hey, just Malik sends a message saying, hey, follow up on a thing that's connected to Wolfie, something that happened months ago, weird creatures in the forest attacking, when I was running around in the robot with a toy and icy. Yeah. So there we go. So whenever you're ready to go.
And there'll be plenty of time for dialogue too while we're walking.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm taller.
Okay, I'll say our card up, and then I'll.
I'm taller than you.
Slightly.
Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so when I say card up, I'll narrate kind of the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Card up. Door opens. We walk in. Area seems kind of quiet-ish, but leaves off a weird impression as we walk in.
Did you expect it to be this quiet?
I didn't really. I expected some resistance. I didn't expect us to be able to just walk right in.
Ah, yes. Hello. I expected you two to come in politely. I hope you won't be causing trouble in this disturbance in my humble abode of home. Please make yourself at home. Look around at my work. Enjoy yourselves. Whenever you're ready, come and face me if you dare. We'll have a nice, lovely chat.
Well,
that was unexpected.
I guess they were expecting us.
How did she... Or how did they... Doesn't matter now.
Sure that's not something to be concerned about?
That is something I am very concerned about.
How'd you get about, anything in here?
Old experimental pods. There's nothing inside, but there are remnants of what was. There's a lot of pain in these pods. If I had to guess, experiments. Why do I feel like I know this place, though?
What company is this connected to?
From what I could gather, from what Wolfie told me, it's an old scientific company, illegal, kidnapping kids and then experimenting with them to make weapons.
Not familiar with that company. I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious that wouldn't be familiar, but
Would make sense since they died out when Wolfie burned down the entire facility.
Okay. How long ago was that? If you happen to know.
Could be a couple of years, I'd wager. Wolfie was a child when this happened.
Okay, then that's a good chance that I would not have known then. I was,
no.
The world was very small for me, back then as well. So,
That would make sense.
Is there any sort of interface terminals around here that we can... Well, it looks like they kind of locked everything up here, huh? Unless, I mean, I suppose we could probably force our way through one of these things here.
Could give it a shot.
Yeah. Alright, let me see if, Troner can, where is there a slot to? I think maybe here. Okay.
Okay, you insert Troner into the old console?
Yes.
When he goes in, he will he'll take a look, try to look around. Most of the files seem to be deleted, but there are a few remnants still left. Mostly different experiments. The people who were were experimented on, code names. A couple of them being after, I want to say Greek gods, so to speak, like Zeus and other religious aspects, all named for each subject, and a certain basically a different power.
Different power, like associated with
like
each.
Different powers they were equipped with, like Zeus was more aspect of lightning.
Okay, so powers based off of the namesakes.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any any dates on those files? Like last modified dates?
Could you repeat that? Modified dates. Dates seemed like I can't give exact dates, but they were at least like a couple of years ago, like 10 or so. Basically, this happened a long time. The facility seems kind of, the lights are still on. It looks like everything was recently built back, turned on. Surprisingly, not a lot of rust or stuff has gotten in, but there are still signs of like age.
Seems kind of found some old stuff in there. A lot of old stuff. None of it seems to be, I guess, recent or anything like that. But it's a bunch of
That's hardly a surprise.
Experiments. A couple of names in there to rather experimental names. Stuff according to like mythologies, different pantheons and such.
Likely code names.
Yeah. Also seems to be abilities associated with those code names as well. Keep looking through this, Troner. Just let me know if there's anything else that stands out. Not hearing anything down there. I'd expect there to be
I don't hear anything, but
something.
There is something up ahead, but it doesn't feel hostile.
Alright. So, since they're expecting us here, I guess
It's
they'll
like the main
need to
control room.
Check your left.
Right, too.
Hello there.
You seem like guards from our friend.
Well, just stopping by, I guess. We're not any kind of investors or anything like that, but just wanted to look around. Is it okay if I just look in one of these things here? Just trying to check their intelligence level. Labola. Are you guys like fans of Labola drinks?
They don't seem to be interested in us, just here to make sure we don't cause trouble. I doubt that they care if we take a look at anything. Hey, that person on the intercom did say, feel free to look at stuff, so... This is the only computer turned on in this room, too, so... It's the only one to look at.
So, as I'm trying to interface with this thing, is anything popping up? Anything interesting?
Entry logs from scientists reporting, basically reporting, results.
Like...
Results on each experiment.
Oh, my bad. I thought they were...
Continue. So, entry logs.
They were reporting experiments on how the experiments are going, different subjects, wolfies, or you'll see one that mostly is a wolf creature connected with fire. And if you basically, if you can interpret that, that's Wolfie. Other candidates, all who seem to be deceased at the time, or in the comatose. And then and a few classified documents, one ending at something about partnership with someone else, but then it immediately just cuts off.
Like, what do you mean by cuts out? Like, it actually shows something and then...
It basically, it looks like the rest of the file right after that is just deleted.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see, doing a little search on... I tried to cheat a little bit, tried to just do a search on Wolfie. Didn't get... Got something there, but that document I just mistakenly clicked on, I mean, it was a bit of a mistake on me double-clicking on that thing. I didn't expect something to actually pop up there. Let me try to see if that thing has a non-corrupted version around... No, I'm not seeing it. Okay.
So you look through the document, there's pretty much nothing.
That's an interesting way of just wiping out a file. I would expect this to be encrypted, but it's literally a text file, and they just simply just deleted.
Maybe they have something to hide.
Something to hide, but it wasn't even encrypted. Well, then again, it could be local network stuff.
Sloppy.
When you're working in a local network, you're not always preoccupied with encryption stuff. It does get in the way of workflow sometimes.
And there's our main... There seems to be our main one. Shall we? You expected us?
Naturally.
I would expect
I was expecting more of his robot, but not him in the flesh. But then again, what do I know?
I kind of expect, well, as strange as it may sound, people who go shopping the same place as you do tend to already kind of expect others to be expecting them to be expecting something, I guess. Expectantly.
Perhaps.
What's this all about? This place is supposed to be... Go ahead.
I recognize this one.
Enjoying my work.
Remember that mishap in the forest?
Oh.
She was there.
Oh, you're the one that was running off.
And you've been watching us for a while now.
Mainly I was watching the verbal you call of your niece, but then again, what do I know? How is she doing, by the way? I hope she loves her present back.
Wolfie. She's doing well, no thanks to you. What was exactly your interest in her?
Well, unfortunately, after the burn down of the lab, they needed a new one. A new fresh meat, of course, but then again, who replaced her? Who replaced this incident that I call this a happy accident? Well, unfortunately, you're looking at them. After the misunfortunate, of course, I have to take it upon my hands and then knock out all the so-called my employees, my partners, my friends. I executed them. And, well, enter my own ways. Like you see the ones before you right now.
Your pets.
Think of it as their punishment, if you will. But then again, think of them as granting them a new life.
Are they in pain?
So...
Human, non-human, depends on who you usually see it.
That doesn't change my question. Are they in pain right now?
Do they look like they're in pain?
I'm asking you.
Well, I'm asking you the same thing. Do you see them in pain? Clearly they are not.
I beg to differ, but that is irrelevant right now. So, the monsters in the city, the poor one who had the needle stuck in his neck and then was sent on a rampage. That was all you.
Yours truly. Mainly to set someone to miss it.
Well then, seems pretty simple enough.
Do you know
Don't
what?
you agree?
Somewhat. Do you know how to regress this, or just... Do you know how to turn this backwards?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but mainly it's mostly right here.
Do you
Fortunately, I
care
won't say
to?
another word.
Do you have any interest in changing them back?
Do I care to?
Just more interested in
Probably
seeing...
not.
I was hoping you'd have done something for Wolfie.
Every situation is under control at the moment, thanks to our friend. Right now, our only thing to deal with is this.
Do you intend to continue?
Hold up. My headset's stuck again. Ah! I fucking hate this headset. It's so old. Give me a minute.
Bum, ba-dum,
Hold
bum,
up, go and fix
bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum,
Yeah, that
bum,
sounds
bum.
about right.
Well, way to remove the tension from a situation.
Just a bit, just a bit.
Just a bit. So I gather that you have no interest in helping us deal with Wolfie's predicament.
Nope, not at all. She's
Do
the
you
reason
plan
why
on
I'm
causing-
like this.
Do you plan on causing more trouble?
Perhaps. But then
we
again,
know.
I have a busy time schedule,
Any
and
reason?
it depends
Indeed.
on what they want.
Any reason why you just let us walk right in?
Well, you can then guess. Hey, Melly, I just want to relay the message to certain someone. But then again, what do I know?
Relay a message.
I'm just a messenger.
This message is...
She's just gonna press the button, shows the blueprint of what the actual thing looks like. Current states to Wolfie's situation.
Do you want us to
The
walk
character
to the...
looks very monstrous.
Is it just... So, okay, is it a picture that we're seeing from here, or...
Yes.
Okay.
It's right here. These two come together.
And this is supposed to be...
Who do you think?
That's what would have happened to Wolfie if Mizuki didn't step in.
Yes.
So is that the message? Just... You could have turned into something worse?
I could have done worse to her if I wanted to, but then again, why would I?
Yet your experiments still hurt a lot of people. Landasaka has suffered from a lot of problems, and this is just adding to it.
I'm aware. But then again, it is not my
And
problem.
you're aware that you can't be allowed to just walk away from this. Whether the authorities get involved or not is beyond me.
Yeah, unfortunately about that, I'm afraid my pets will not allow me to leave this place.
Well then, I suppose we can take care of that.
Alright. What? You...
Huh. Interesting weapon.
You like it?
Why...
Who are you?
The more question is, who do I remind you of?
This one's killing me.
Now it's starting to make sense.
Surprise!
A clone.
A clone?
Yep.
She looks like Wolfie, has her appearance, her eyes, but the aura is completely different.
I remember a long
Good
time
eye.
ago, Wolfie was. She heard me mention about keyblades and stuff like that. Is that a real one, or is it synthesized? Or not fake?
Depends on the way you look at it. Now, isn't it? Yes, and this is the reason why I'm like this, because of your friend. After her escape, I was the poor innocent victim, and, well, you can see the result after later what happened.
So you're not a scientist then? You're a victim.
More or less.
But you still have caused a lot of trouble, and I already know that you plan on causing more.
If you're a victim, why are you perpetuating this?
Why not? I have my own reasons, you have yours.
That's not how that works. You could put an end to that. Just no one else has to suffer. No one has to go through what you are going through.
Then again, I want to bring this world to cause me pain. Mainly because of her. But then again, that's how I feel. But unfortunately, I have a time schedule and whatnot, and my friend is most unfortunately going to pick me up right about.
Kirby, as you get shot and Malik throws a barrier up. Vicious.
Malik, how's it going?
What are you doing here?
I have a pickup.
Like you're going to do anything with me.
Wait. Nihilus.
Who else?
I should have known.
Yeah, it does has his keen eye on you now, does he?
So.
Unfortunately, I have a
you
busy
were the
time
one-
schedule and he expected me to come back anytime soon.
So you were the one sent here. I expected them to send somebody, but I didn't think they would send Enforcer number 2. I thought he would send his daughter.
Oh, why would he send his daughter on such important pickup?
You have a point there.
Isn't that right? Enforcer. No.
Enforcer number 2, yes.
Yes. So Kirby, what all do you know about him?
There's someone who's very mysterious and helpful. What are you trying to imply here?
Wasn't there a hideout on one of your friends?
Were you the one that
No, isn't it?
toy?
Yes. I'm sorry, Master Kirby, but I'm the one who set up the contract for Toy. It was a request and I took it.
That, right now, is irrelevant. This is something we can talk about some other time. Whatever stuff you want to distract me with, irrelevant. What do we do with this right now?
So you intend to take her?
Wouldn't like you, dragging things out a little too long.
Take her and go.
Are you sure?
We'll see each other again, my friend. It was
Bye.
presently nice to meet you all.
Look, you don't have to perpetuate this.
For a fight.
You don't have to perpetuate this at all. The past is the past.
It's out of our hands now, Kirby.
What do you mean it's out of our hands? It's gonna be in our hands in the future.
If you get involved, it will.
Of course I'm going to be involved. I'm always going to somehow get involved. Just like this hidden toy, I wasn't getting involved in that.
Toy's predicament was not in a very good state. I did what I had to do to keep the damage to a minimum, as was asked by my, well, I guess you could say, family.
Family? Who is this family?
A society that's been working in the shadows for a while, but we haven't really made any appearance, at least not to you. I was hoping you wouldn't be involved with them. Their name is Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. Like the snake eats itself?
Yes.
I wish you guys picked a better name than that, because... Oh, that seems foreboding.
Indeed. And now they're active again.
Not on.
This isn't like the Church on the Hill or anything like that, though. We primarily prefer to work with individuals rather than armies.
Yeah, no, the Church on the Hill used to do that in the past too, apparently. Well, who am I kidding? They do. It's just certain zealots that kind of doing something else. Look, I don't, look, that's irrelevant right now. Am I going to have to worry about you doing something else that's going to hurt someone that I care about, or that's close to someone around me?
I don't know. With the group active again, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm still a loyal member.
Weren't you a loyal member to some other place?
That's one that you saw vicious. We have been. Arabonia was one of the places that we've been dealing with a lot of. I will tell you this now, Ouroboros had no interest in you, but people you're connected with. Namely, someone you are very familiar with.
Outside of Wolfie?
Sarah. We've been watching her for years now. In fact, I was the one who was primarily watching her.
Is that the reason why you said to look out for her? You know I'm gonna tell her some of this stuff, right?
I expect you to. In fact, I was going to tell her myself if you didn't. And she knows there's something out there anyway, as she was already extended an invitation to join.
Trying to send a message to Shadow. I need to speak to her soon. Look. Are you going to give us a chance if there's something that you're going to have to do that we're not going to like?
if you don't like what the society does, then you will try to stand up against it. I expect you to.
I'm asking, are you going to give us a heads up about something that you have to do that we're not going to like? I'm being very specific with my words
No.
here. Alright, well, I guess that means
To be
awkward tea
honest, after
times.
this, I don't expect you want to see me again. And I doubt you'll see me again for a while. With the society being active again, I will be pretty busy as it is.
I'm not going to delist you from my house. I'm not going to put you in a blacklist or anything like that.
What I expect will happen was the society will continue what it's working on. It's not after anything specific, but it has its goals. Those goals can be rather extreme, mostly due to and obvious example would be the fact that we had a hand in the civil war in Arabonia.
Arabonia? That must be the second or third time I've heard that place outside of today.
It's a place we primarily dealt with. We had our reasons for instigating the war. Those reasons could be seen as good, or they could be seen as extreme depending on your point of view. Well, Andasaka was never really a target for us, but some of the people in it were of great interest.
Of course. Arasaka is filled with people from different places, people who want to live a normal life. That's why they come there.
And I suspect. And then there's the fact that you've already had prior engagements with the people we fought with before. That Agent, Reen, Claire.
They're connected to you.
They're the ones we fought against. They're the ones who tried to stop us.
Oh.
Simply put, they were simply mixed in our affairs and thought that we weren't good people and tried to deal with us. It was messy.
Are you at all connected? Does the name Gremory sound familiar to you?
Yes. Not personally, but I know I've heard it.
Okay, alright, okay, there's... Oh,
She's not involved with us.
yeah.
In fact, she doesn't even know about us. Whether she will be involved with us or whether any of the Anguisses have an interest in her, I do not know.
I did a mission for Miss Claire. You retrieved something that was supposed to help defend, protect people, save lives. Is that really what...
I will be honest with you, she is being absolutely true. She is trying to stop something we started. We're trying to stop something one of my Anguisses started. I'm simply an enforcer. I don't really plan, I act. The one that you saw over there was Vicious Enforcer 1. I am Enforcer 2. Malik. Sometimes they call me the Lord of Arcana, if you want to be dramatic.
So... Does that mean that you're going to be stop helping Wolfie? Stop helping others?
I may not have time to help anymore, though there is one last person I need to talk to before I really do disappear.
Is it Sarah?
No. I need to talk to Oogie.
Oogie.
She asked for my help, and she's been one of the ones I've been helping. I need to wrap that up, and then before I completely disappear, I don't expect you to keep this from her.
You know you're going to be hurting her feelings, right?
Oh, I am very aware. Kirby, I don't feel emotions like you do, unfortunately. That whole story I told you with that demon that fell the kingdom I was from did a number on me. And, well, it wasn't my choice, this is who I am now. That's how Ouroboros found me. They took me in, gave me a family, a new life. But eventually I started working for Eleonora. Working for her posed no threat to Ouroboros, so they allowed me. Enforcers have a lot of freedom. Anything we do is our choice. Same with the Anguisses. Everything I'm doing right now is my choice. If I didn't agree with them, I could leave.
But
I want that to be perfectly clear. For whatever happens in the future, everything that is happening is my choice. This isn't an army, it's a family.
So, does that mean that you are also going to perpetuate what that other not wolfy person was doing? If you're told to?
I don't know what her purpose will be, but maybe I'll find out later.
She was picked...
Although the experiments on Orlando Saga should stop now. The attacks from that force, even though it was small in the force, should die down now. Ouroboros has a plan, and that plan is not simple carnage.
Not simple carnage, but something calculated.
Calculated. There's a purpose to everything we do, no matter how extreme.
And emotions have nothing to do with it, I assume.
For me, unfortunately not, but I will say this. The leader, the Grandmaster, has one purpose. Try to make the world as good as she can. No matter how extreme we work to, our objective is the benefit for this universe, this world.
Whether the people
Although I don't expect you to understand.
Whether people want it or not.
We are not complete monsters. We're not out to drain everyone of emotions. That's a simple stereotype and not something we're after. But there is change coming. The ash has something to do with it, Alua's arc as well.
What?
But that is not for me to say. Sarah hasn't made her choice yet. She still has the card. Whether she will join us or not is completely up to her, or whether she'll stand against us or not is up to her. I don't want her to join, I don't want her to not join, I don't want her to fight us or not. My wants don't even matter at this point. They're simply non-existent.
Even if you've lost emotion, there still should be desires, wants somewhere. Even if it's more logic-based than anything. There are plenty of people in society who live their lives thinking differently and such, and they can still function just fine with everyone else. They take different routes of getting to things. They understand the logic it takes to just work with other people. I'm not about to convince you to change your mind about stuff, but just keep this in mind when you go to them. Keep in mind the things that you may have to do, how the logic and how other people are going to react. You may not have to feel anything about it, But you have to still take in consideration that people are not going to stand around simply accept something bad for the sake of the greater good kind of thing. Even if it's a very not messy, not dangerous appearing thing.
I am very aware of all of this. But I will keep what you said in mind.
I suppose that's all I could ask for at this moment. Whether you feel it or not, there's some people who care about you. Keep that in mind. Some that might even feel lost without your presence, knowing that you're not, once they know that you're not going to be around. Is anyone else in that castle, that old castle, connected to Ouroboros?
Not old castle.
I'm sorry, any of those other servants that worked there?
No, I'm the only one.
Something about you being the most competent one there, something makes a lot more sense, I guess.
I've had many years and much experience. All of the enforcers in the organization are dangerous. The one you just saw is probably one of the most dangerous out of all of them, which is why I didn't want to see you get into a fight. If you fought him, I wouldn't be able to interfere. It wasn't the place for a fight. Not yet.
I'd rather there not have to be a fight.
That is also a possibility. Ouroboros is not some machine sent on a specific course. It adapts, it breathes, it lives. And so do the people in it. But somebody has shown an interest in the people you care about, and maybe even a little interest in you now.
What's the Grand Master's name?
Will anything come of that? I don't know.
What's the Grand Master's name?
Unknown. She is more of a mystery than anyone else in the organization. But a certain Anguis has been interested in you, or the people around you.
Is there anything you would prefer for me to keep quiet about?
It doesn't matter now.
I'm asking you.
Keeping your friends in the know would likely be a good indication, but public knowledge of this should not be known. There would likely be a panic if they thought some evil overlord organization was ruling the world or something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be the last person in my city that's willing to say something to upset the whole wanting to live normal lives thing.
That's good, because that's one of the things Ouroboros tries to do, is make sure ordinary people can still live their lives. Which is why we mostly remain secret.
That other group, what was their name again?
Other group?
Well, never mind. Is Miss Claire and the others gonna have me? Are they gonna want to do anything dealing with you?
They know me very well, considering I fought them. Right now, they've been watching me, and I've been watching them. It's been a weird game we've played so far. But Reen, Claire, they have good hearts, and if you don't want anything to do with this, they will immediately back out and leave you be. The Adventurers Guild mission is said and done. However, Sarah is a different story. I know her, and I know her very well. She won't sit idly by while all this happens. Which is why I asked you to take care of her. She still needs time to think, but eventually she'll be, I guess, tested.
Tested.
It'll be a subtle thing, a quiet thing, away from the eyes of those who shouldn't see, but she will likely also have other friends with her when it happens.
You say the enforcers have a lot of leniency and such. Do they have the ability to stand back from orders?
They do have the ability to stand back. They're people like you and me. Think of them less like a cult and more of a you and your inner circle of friends. We all have our wants, our needs, but we all have a reason for being in the society. Each of us choose to join.
Then why is there this aura of uncertainty, of just danger?
There's always danger, there's always uncertainty. Because we are monsters, I guess. Outcasts. Thrown away by society and brought together by the Grandmaster to try to make this world a better place rather than just let our anger destroy it.
How is that any different than the people that I know, the people around me?
Maybe it's not so different. Maybe our goals are simply just different.
Or misunderstanding?
No, not a misunderstanding, I think. Right now, we have our goals, and whether you will try to stop us or not is up to you and up to the others. I don't expect you to jump in the fray. I don't expect you to join us. I don't expect you to help us. I don't expect anything. And neither do they. But our presence will be known. If you are involved with certain friends, when an enforcer shows up, you know something's going on.
Is there an insignia?
Little wave flashes with a symbol of a purple snake eating itself with a purple shield.
Let's see.
You have any other questions?
I have many questions, but my head's swimming right now.
I will say that you can relax for the time being. This isn't one of those problems you have to add to your list of problems. You may not see us again for a while. This isn't so much as a new problem, more of a new variable.
Do you see yourself to be an actual problem to my beliefs?
Possibly, yes.
What about... I guess it doesn't really matter anymore, does it? Your ties just about all cut now from everyone else?
Not completely cut, but I wouldn't say that everything can be all hunky-dory now, as you would put it.
Well,
This indicates they've made their move and they're active again. There's a call and I will answer. I don't think I'll be showing up in Orlando Saka that much anymore once I've talked with Oogie. Currently, when I talk to her, the only thing I'm worried about is helping her. And then when I think I've done all I can, I will leave. I didn't want it to be like this. I didn't want you to even know about us. But I suppose it was inevitable, the way we are, the way the world is, just thrashing everything into your face.
am I still capable of contacting you after all this?
You are, but I doubt you'll want to talk to me that much.
I haven't talked to you much before in the past.
Touche.
Alright. I don't have anything else to ask you right now.
I will say this. I am sorry, truly. About all of this. About what Oogie will say.
Good grief. End scene for me.
And that's the entire recording. Looks like he didn't bother to turn the cameras off. Guess he didn't really care. They're active again. So, what do you think we can do?
I don't know, really. Never expect them to return after so soon.
Me neither, honestly. I thought this war, they were done. After that whole war, they were done. I thought we stopped them. I thought we got the happy ending. Lecter was right, though. They are keeping an eye on Sarah. I think my stalking, it can stop for now, right now. And unfortunately, the whole business with the forest is... I didn't move quickly enough. So I guess that's taken care of, son, done. All we can do now is focus on the gram. And whatever else comes up.
Yes, but this is bigger than just Graham.
Yeah, I know.
Can't just sit by, like idly by, with another war possibly brewing. I already know how much my hands are full with Arbonia. Two sides are almost about to go full-on civil war again.
Yeah. I'll see who I can recruit to help out. Lecter gave me full permission to try to bring in some mercenaries, I guess you could call them, to help out. And the bracers have been trying to help too, but they've been stretched thin. Trying to make sure all the civilians are safe. For now, I don't think there's anything we can do at the moment, but once they're active again, I'll make my move. Just wish... This Kirby fellow, I feel bad for him. Just thrown into all of this. And again, I guess he's in the same situation we were in. Him, that Sarah girl, all of them. I need to make a report about this. See what my next move is. You be all right? All right, let's get out of here. I'll have the intelligence division clean this place out, see what we can find. And scene.
Well then, I apologize.
Chat.
I apologize
Kirby.
for. Yes.
I'm sorry. I just have to bring this up. Your chat was calling for blood.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted reaction.
Hey, Rookie, recalibrate.
It was either me or
Your
I didn't want anything in RP, but next time I'll just tell you to look at your shoes, Rookie, when I see that.
Recalibrating, man. Recalibrating, man.
So I guess I apologize for damaging this machine over here. I'm sure there's other copies of other things there,
No, you're
but
not.
No, that's good. That's reaction. I wanted all of that. My biggest fear was just no reaction, but that was kind of just me being paranoid, thinking of all the possibilities. So, was the event? Was it good?
I enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that.
All right.
I just
enjoyed that.
I apologize that I was basically just kind of going like, okay, I'm just deciphering all this information. I got all this sort of stuff. My brain's been all in other places, so I couldn't like be on top of things. Like Arabonia, like I thought you had said a different place the other when you were talking about the stuff. Like I thought it was yeah. So
it was Arabonia.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
I'm
so
a little
happy
bummed that.
What did you think of that prick?
Oh my god. It's up to no good. Up to no good, I guess.
Now the only thing, I don't think he's there, but eventually, if he's not there, I'll be sad if there's not a Kaku in your chat right now.
Kaku was in the chat. Kaku was calling out for blood.
He's in there.
Kaku, please. We did it! We did it!
We did it!
We
So-
did it!
That took so much fucking planning. Oh my god, that took so fucking long.
I apologize if I didn't react properly to certain things and whatnot.
No,
like,
you did excellent. Like here's the thing. When I came into this RP, I said I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting a reaction. I'm not expecting you to attack. I'm not expecting you. I wasn't expecting anything, but you did. You did great.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. What's that?
Hey, man, want takoyaki?
Oh
Yes, please.
God.
I
So
don't suppose there's a Kaku in your chat right now. Like if he is, let me know.
yes,
There's something I want
Kaku
to
said, I
say.
saw everything, Shadow.
Can I see him real quick, Kaku?
Okay, hold on. Let me get the camera out. There we go. There's a camera.
Kaku, you're being given a formal invitation
Oh my
to
God.
join this as a player, NPC, whatever the fuck you want.
No, hold on.
It would welcome you in.
I think the proper thing here to use is, let's see, where's it at? Chat. Watch out for your eyes. There we go. I turned the glitch filter.
Wait, you turned on?
Glitch
You turned
filter.
on a glitch filter?
Yeah, to make it seem like, you know.
This is gonna be a spoil. Just raise the camera up a little bit. I'm gonna stand real quick.
Okay,
Just,
okay. I'll turn the thing off.
I'm gonna regret doing this, but it's gonna be funny. You just Come on.
Yes.
Concern.
B, get in here.
Oh no.
Alright, then. Should I move the camera now?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Kakureta, I am giving you a formal invitation to be joining this in any way, shape, or form. If you want to be an NPC, let me know. If you want to be a player, let me know. If you want to come back as a character, if you want a new character, whatever you want. I have been keeping this secret from you for so long, but now I can finally say, if you want in, you can. If not, if you just want to watch, that's fine by me. But if you want to be involved, you'd be more than welcomed in with open arms.
Oh my god. So like I'm like part of me is like, okay, I need the like New World Order music playing in the background, just you know. Like, I can hear it in my head. I can hear NWO music playing in my head right now. Just I can just hear it. I can hear it.
I was just still a little miffed that those crashes on my end, but then again, I would expect it for this old headset.
So Wolfie, my character's so like I'm gonna be like, okay, how the hell do I digest all the information there? Because like, you know, the Wolfie, the not Wolfie clone or whatever, this thing having the keep, and I'm like, but I remember Wolfie, like, you know, I was like, it was basically like, I just remember back the thing where Wolfie was like, wait, Keith's real? I was like, yes, I mean, or wait, I did a mistake, didn't I?
No, that's
You did
fine.
a mistake.
Oh, you did?
But the thing is, my character is still just wondering: is this just simply just like, you know, a replica thing, or is it actually, you know, just actual this, or just simply just using destructing technology? So that's
No.
I want to point one more thing out about everything that's happened.
Yes.
I know you don't look at Discord statuses very often, but for the past, I want to say a couple weeks, not too long, because I thought about it recently, but for the past couple of months, my Discord status is literally the snake emoji.
there's a snake in my boots.
The slippery snake, it was me! So going forward, I have no plans except for one little event that I've been planning of. Everything after that is improv and just like, you know, like up to like whatever
Whatever you feel inspired by.
Because like I said, this isn't a RP organization on its own, like the Church on the Hill or like Seneca or this stuff like that. It's more of a group of characters to like push things forward, to like make things interesting. My main objective was to inspire some new stories and some new characters like that. This was a big one. Rookie stuff.
So yeah, I get what you mean. Doesn't mean necessarily, hey, you know, world-ending problems and whatnot. It's just the spark for things.
That's basically what it is, and we've been just like we haven't been exactly planning, but we've been talking shop so fucking much. It's not even funny anymore. We've just been like swirling with ideas left and right and center. I'm just like,
yes.
So I guess
listening to them.
So quick question then. I guess, do we leave any kind of like, you know, talking aftermath type of stuff for another day or what?
I'm up for it if you are.
Yeah, sure.
Same.
Like, if you want to, let's go for it. It's a Monday. I'm fucking down for anything.
Okay, sure. Yeah, chat with. Hey, I guess we're gonna see more RP here.
I want to see everything that happens today.
Just drop a portal to where you want to go because this world's frames are starting to get bad that because this world's frames are kind of mean.
Almost got into corner.
But it works.
The shaders here is not
I'm actually gonna
friendly 2.0 me anymore.
Yeah.
I seem to be fine.
I might say.
I know, but for some reason my Yang mouse is not. No.
You
Alright.
Did I
So at the
give
very
you
least,
the
it's good out of this world. We'll
information
figure
that I
out from
had?
we'll figure out things from here. We'll figure out
Yeah.
things from
So
here.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. What do we? Oh my god. I wasted a month.